where dignitaries and the VIPs are still coming in. And one of them is the Central Organization of Trade Unions, Secretary General Francis Atwoli. Katibu, thank you very much. I know you are still heading there very fast, and thank you for your time. Perhaps as you come here today, what do you make of this day yourself?
Today, bearing in mind that is the last celebration for our outgoing President Uhuru Kenyatta, it is a wonderful day and it's historical for us who will have to witness him officiating his last 12th December Jamhuri Day 2001. And we expect him to issue his last statement on particularly lingering on issues that the work that he has done for our country. For the last 10 years, he has been in the office as our president or the president of the Republic of Kenya. And as usual, he confides himself in his official speech. I know it will be touchy and all-inclusive.
Okay. And perhaps, Katibu, in your own assessment of the president's administration, how do you rate him in terms of percentages? How has he performed?
I think he would have performed more than this if he didn't have some interruption of high caliber of corruption in his first term. But he has done so far, he has done a lot of work. You can see this wonderful facility that he has put up single-handedly himself. This is a wonderful facility for our Kenyans, and it will remain in our memories for now, for future, for posterity, for so many, many years to come. This is a wonderful, remarkable work, and a lot of roads that he has done. He has opened so many roads throughout the Republic of Kenya. You can now access tarmac road in every corner of this republic. I happen to have some interest at the coast. There are so wonderful roads connecting some places in Malindi, Cliff area, Mombasa area, Ukunda area, and also in Western Kenya where I come from, and parts of Eastern province. Everywhere there are some remarkable development projects that can be associated with the outgoing President Uhuru Kenyatta.
Okay. And you've also mentioned that he's outgoing, and you've also mentioned that he would have done better. Could you associate, and you also said that he has done this single-handedly. Would you say that the Deputy President has distanced him in some way and has led to him not performing as he should have done it?
Immediately after 2018 elections, the President went high in politics and campaigning for president. The Deputy President went high in campaigning for political position as a President of the Republic of Kenya. So he was busy campaigning while the President Uhuru was working. And as you are aware, the cabinet issues and what have you, the President doubled up handling it by himself, assisted by Honorable Matiang. And that's why I'm saying, if they would have teamed up as a pair as they started, and also taming corruption, which is very much associated with the allies of the Deputy President, this country would have been a wonderful place, a remarkable place in the world, and a place that everybody would have admired during President Uhuru's time. But that is unfortunate. Everything doesn't come up 100%. But we can thank him and attribute a lot of projects that we can be able to see with him, including lighting our Republic of Kenya, making sure that electricity is almost everywhere. Areas of water and so on, those projects are ongoing, and I hope and trust that the incoming president will be able to continue with what President Uhuru has put in place: housing, manufacturing, and also universal health care, and also put some mechanism in place to spur economic growth, create employment for our people, and provide decent jobs to young Kenyans who are leaving the institutions of high learning. We want decent jobs for this country, and the International Labour Organization, where I serve, it advocates for decent jobs, not wheelbarrows, not jobs that are retrogressive, that cannot give you dignity as a man and a woman who went to school as a professional who need to work for his or her country.
Before I let you go, Katibu, this is coming just a day after you mentioned something. Okay, you have to go. Maybe lastly, the president is supposed to, perhaps he'll go away from his speech and talk about his succession. And on Friday you said the DP ni kijana mdogo bado. Perhaps does age matter in terms of leadership?
Absolutely. You know, he has future. The age is on his side. It is not do die for him to become a president of the Republic of Kenya. He can take his time. The age is on his side. He's such a rude politician, I've said time and again. But he need to have good advisors who can tell him, please hold on, don't burn your fingers. For example, he has used a lot of money of his during the announcement of elections. If he would have not made it, people should be very careful. He can hang himself. It's very dangerous. he can take suicide, you know.
Thank you so much. Well, Fred and our viewers, that has been the Secretary General of KOTU, Francis Atwoli, brother Francis Atwoli, just giving his elderly advice to the country, as well as just give some his opinion in terms of the president's achievement so far. And he has said that this event is very critical, just to show the landmark and the history that the president has been able to achieve. And he has also talked about the president and his deputy William Ruto, who have been having some sort of frosty relation since that famous handshake between the president and the ODM leader Raila Odinga. And he's mentioned that the DP should take it easy and just wait because he still has time before that. But of course, we expect that will be forming part of the discussion today once the president is done with the speech, because normally once he's done reading that long speech, he ends it by just giving those political nuances, as he shapes the next person who is going to take over after him, because we expect that the elections will be held in the next 8 months or so. And as I'd already mentioned, this event, or this Jamhuri Day, is coming after the Azimio la Umoja meeting, which was on Friday at the Kasarani Stadium, where the ODM leader Raila Odinga officially announced that he was going to run for president. So we can comfortably call him an ODM presidential candidate, or one of the hopefuls in that race. And of course, we are going to give you a blow-by-blow cover of what is going to happen. Right now, if my colleague could just show you, there are still some of the dignitaries coming in. And there's some member of parliament for Limuru, Mr. Honorable Peter Mwati, just coming in. I don't know whether he could just a minute to speak to us, but he seems to be very busy. But that's, yes, maybe if you could just come in, Mheshimiwa. Thank you very much. That is one of the members of parliament of the